Uganda with stolen phones and wildlife. Let me show you this clip. We'll come back and discuss.
This is the home of the 37 Chinese nationals who were on Friday charged with possession of suspected stolen items at Buganda Road Court. This follows an ongoing police probe that unveiled the racket after concerns by some neighbors. The raid showed motherboards of used phones and laptops reportedly stolen in Uganda, then repackaged and exported to China.
And these motherboards for the phones we suspect were snatched from Ugandans.
There were also wildlife exhibits like tortoises, pangolin scales and fish maw also recovered from this house. This is not a phone processing plant, but a makeshift control room with over 2,000 phones, each connected with a Ugandan SIM card in the names of certain individuals. Several Airtel and MTN new lines are visible. So far, police investigations show that these are used for financial crime, especially on the WeChat social media.
We note that these phones were connected to an online platform called WeChat. This is basically a Chinese-owned platform, and it is used for messaging and financial transactions. Now, the preliminary investigations we've had indicated that there were so many financial transactions done on that WeChat. And basically the targets were Chinese. Whether there are some other transactions that have been done that compromise our financial institutions and even the security generally. There is also something we have also noticed, that all these telephones which are up are bearing the Ugandan telephone lines of Airtel majorly, with over 1,895 SIM cards, and also MTN of around 223.
And this is exactly why we talk about African governments being more serious with who they allow in their country. The same way African people have to go through a lot to just get a visa to visit another country. You're profiled, basically. You're checked. They get all your documentation, where you went to school to, who you're married to, your bank statement. All this information helps them identify who you really are. But when it comes to African countries, we don't do a thorough investigation. We just allow anybody to come into our countries and do whatever they want. And we've heard so many horror stories about foreigners that come to the continent of Africa in different parts of the continent and commit a crime, even hurt our most vulnerable children. But it happens because there's not enough system in place that checks them, who they are, what are they doing, where are they staying, what exactly are they up to in our country. So because not a lot is being done, you hear stories like this. Some of these Chinese men didn't even have a work visa. They went there as visitors and overstayed, and no one knew until now. So we need to pay more attention when it comes to foreigners visiting our countries. I think it's only right. You need to protect your people as a government. That's part of your responsibility. So I believe the best way to go about it is to put in more visa requirements in order to know who exactly is coming to your country. Anyways, fam,